Good morning. Steve back here again. Just a brief update. I just wanted to show you this morning more of where I'm camping, and just beautiful weather this morning, so I thought I'd do that quickly. Basically, I want to show you as well. I spend a lot of time in my car, as I'm sat in now, especially if it's raining. It's just easier. But this morning I do all my sort of organising my shifts and trying to do internet and starting the YouTube thing. Everything like sort of, this is like my mini office at the same time, so it really isn't much, just my book, my tablet, and things like that. So I spend a lot of time in here just organising things. I just pop outside. The trouble is now, I know when I pop outside the sun is that strong this morning, which is great, but because this is just on my phone, it's just not brilliant. I've had a couple of attempts at this now, so this is my last attempt. So whether I'll put this on YouTube or not, I really no idea, because it's just not working. I haven't got the right equipment at the moment. Well, I have. I've got a lovely camera, which from Fujifilm, which is great for taking photos. I like my photography, just a keen amateur. But obviously there's video options on there as well, and I can't quite work out how it stores them on there, so that I can then put those onto the phone and onto YouTube. So I've still got to work all that out. Learning process, as they say, isn't it? So but anyway, I just wanted to show you again very quickly before I start to get myself ready for work. So I'm on a late shift today, so I've only got about another hour, and I'm gonna have to pop up and have a shower and then get myself off to work, which is today the other side of Hereford. I did a 14-hour shift yesterday out towards Ross and Wye. Today I've got a 7-hour late shift the other side of Hereford, out towards Leominster, if you know the area, that sort of area. Yeah, so just a quick, I'm going to do my best here. Bear with me because the sun is so strong this morning. I don't even know if you can see me now. So like I said, that was my little office. That's about it really, my little car. The trouble in the morning is if it's raining, which is not a beautiful weather this morning, but the trouble is, I don't know if you can see that, there is one heck of a hill there. Now my little car is not a 4x4, it won't get up there. I've tried, I had to reverse, I did get up, but I had to reverse all the way up. Yeah, so I have to go the long way round. Again, if it's raining, I have to park up the top there and walk up and down. But it is quite a walk off what it actually looks from there actually, but that's by the by, I suppose. So yeah, the showers are up the hill there, and the toilets and everything, but I keep myself to myself a bit more because I'm here, not permanent, but I'm here for another 8 weeks, and I've been here already a couple of months. So that was always the plan, to stay in the country for roughly 4 to 4.5 months, and then disappear back to my beautiful wife again in the Philippines, stay there till sort of next spring. I'm thinking end of April, start of May, I'll be back here again, working and camping. So, but I want to try and get more organised, because up to now I've been doing this for years, to and fro, but I've always had somewhere to stay. That option is no longer available to me now because of people moving and so on. So I haven't actually got a house to go to, and it's just not worth my while renting somewhere when I'm here basically to serve my time until I retire, which is another 7 years time, as I said before. So I need to find somewhere the cheaper option. The cheapest option, of course, is tent. The tent cost me, from Halford this one was, £58. Actually, the funny thing is, it said £35 when I got there, and I paid the £35. Me being me, they said, do I want a receipt? I said, no, I'm fine, thank you. Don't need a receipt, it's just a tent. Off I went. I looked at my online banking a week or two later to see that it actually charged me 58. So I've obviously picked the wrong tent up, but it doesn't matter because it's still very good value for money. £58. I can't stand up in it, and obviously I'm 6'2", and the tent's 5 foot tall, I suppose. Probably not even that, and that's in the middle. So, but I can sit on my bed in there. I've actually used to have air mattresses all the time, and they last a couple of weeks. Doesn't matter the quality of them, doesn't matter what you pay for them, they don't last. Well, not with my weight on them anyway. 20 odd stone. so I've just got a normal frame bed now, camping bed, but frame bed. So there's the air mattress I used to put on the, and yeah, basically these are very good. It's really sort of aluminium, really strong, and I got that. They cost normally £100 in the camping shop in down in Hereford, 70% off, so £30 I paid for that. I was chuffed. It's just about wide enough to fit my width and just about long enough to fit my length. So like I say, I'm 6'2", and that's just about 6'2", 6'3" long. So there's not a lot of room for manoeuvring, but you get used to everything. I've got used to that now, so I'm quite comfortable. I bought this little box here. I don't know if you can see that. Put all my food stuff in here. What I've been wanted to tell you was this now. This is torch, obviously. These things are brilliant. Cost, I think it was about £10 something, give or take. I can't remember. I've had it a while now. I've had it a few years. But you can charge them there, the USB port there, cigarette lighter, whatever. You charge those, fully charge those for a couple of hours. That will last sort of the average evening, say 3 to 4 hours for light, which I hang it up outside. That will last 4 to 5 days at 3 to 4 hours at a go. Those things, anybody wanted to do a bit of camping, I'm not sure what torch to buy. So these aren't named, they're not expensive things. They're, you know, so you can buy them anywhere online, the normal online shopping places. I think they cost between £10–15. But the batteries in them are so strong when you charge them up, they just last forever. Brilliant. So what I want to show you again now is my when I do my cooking. It's all very primitive, and there's not a lot of point in me buying things because I'm not here long enough to buy an awful lot of stuff. So I'm trying to make it practical and cheap to survive. So I've borrowed quite a few things from a friend of mine, Paul, which has been very good of him to lend me these things while I'm in the country. And next time I'll have to buy a few more things, but I'm going to update things like bigger tent and everything. And next time when I come, because I'll be here for about 6 months, so it'll be worth my while. I've bought this day before yesterday. It's a tray for growing tomatoes. So you put your grow bags on there and everything. The plan is I'm going to turn that into a table. So if I can find a couple of logs here, which surely should be some logs around here somewhere or something I can sort of, and then where I'm cooking there in that area there, make myself a bit of a cooking table. That cost literally, I think it was £6 or something from a local garden centre. Well-known garden centre DIY. Won't mention the name, obviously, but yeah, ends in a Q. So yeah, in the mornings or in the evenings, I have to go up to the top, get my water for my coffee, for my drinking, for my cooking and everything. Like I say, I'm further away from anybody, not because I'm necessarily an unsociable person, but I like my peace and quiet because I work a lot, and then when I'm not working, I need some sleep to start with anyway. So if you're up on a main campsite, you're not going to get that, although it's gone very quiet now because the season's over, everybody's back to school, back to work, so it's not that loud anymore anyway. But I like being down here. I'm down by the stream. Very pleasant in the evenings. One more thing I'll show you before I disappear. It's not very exciting stuff, is it? But here, my little chair, I don't know how well you can see this. Can you see that? So, first time I sat on it, ripped. It's an old one, but I've had that for years, but I picked that up from where I stored some things. So some string on there, cushion that I've got in the tent. I'd like to say good as new, but it's not. but it works. I just make things work. So anyway, that's a quick update. Not an exciting video. The next couple of days, I'm working tomorrow as well, but Tuesday, Wednesday this week, I'm hoping the weather's going to stay like this. This is typical now. I've got to work today and the sun's out. I would love to just be driving now. I plan maybe going over the border because I'm literally minutes from Wales. So I'll go over the border into Wales maybe, see if I can find some nice interesting things to show you. A couple of pretty villages or something like that, or might even go down as far as Elan Valley, which is very special. Okay then, that's about it for now. I've got to get myself ready for work. Probably another cup of coffee first, I think, and then get myself ready for work, and I will speak to you soon. Thanks, bye.